Welcome to Wheelin' 500 at Daytona 500 like this one. So this is the International Speedway because these AI cars did nothing that gone wrong right here on Daytona. But the last time, this is the main game of probably for the AI racing. So at last I have to jump out of this vehicle and I'm not sure this isn't going to be going to despawn automatically. And because the game has finally itself being abandoned. Unfortunately, some cars cannot able to move. Unfortunately, that wasn't going to be very possibly that doesn't move for a very long time. Before this accelerates, it's a little bit for very gone for many more like these cars. And if the game froze, that isn't going to be trying to like this. And except that one is going to be going for straight, and this is absolutely fulfilled for many more of these people that ruined their race. If we're going to be going to restart, that froze me up and about for a long time as well. So what is the last thing that we're going to be trying to leave the game immediately? Before that, despite never being able to see for about for just yet. So there are no cameras for free cameras available like this one, and especially there must be NASCAR vehicles are just going to be continuing to roll. And I can see somewhere other kinds of vehicles just buried and ruined. And many things this is going to be going to about ourselves for Daytona training, and probably this is not that we're all ready to do like this one. And because some kind of unreliable players just ruin ourselves keeping on joining the games, and probably that should be making to the link in the description. And he just spawned for a Game Pass vehicle, but perhaps there were no other kinds of schemes available. And before we're gonna be continuing to race beyond for these things as well. Now, as I'm just gonna be trying to see about for this thing, let's just get around here to like this one. So absolutely you can, despite seeing for the road course it's being closed around for the exits and except for the entry. Now as the NASCAR speed itself, now the same speed is 186 miles an hour. So I cannot believe this isn't going to be very good at all. Looks like if nobody is going to be playing right here, everything is still playing of this game. Probably it's a very long time. If you jump off this car, that the Game Pass just pops out. Now luckily these NASCAR vehicles are just moving fast, a little bit quickly, but it's absolutely going to be very to take a long time and for a very one strategy. It takes for a slow motions about for many like these things. Looks like this contains slow motions. It's probably forever. And because of forever, slow motions is ridiculously forever in Daytona. So because of the AI cars have doing nothing for slow motions, and about for this one, small things. And I cannot believe that he exactly how to leave the game. So if I just gonna be trying again, unfortunately I must head back to Talladega as well. And before, despite seeing this, well, never again. And about for just gonna be taking for a very long time. And because of the AA cars, just keep on driving straight towards to other people. And looks like it's gonna be other sides of these cells. And before, the spider is going to be left all the way around. And because this sounds like ridiculously loud, as too many of them, as many of these people ruin themselves. If this guy just leave the game, probably I should be going to be making ourselves a hurry to get right back into the pits, and it should be able to take him home. Here we are in Daytona 2017. And looks like that doesn't gonna be making sure, this isn't gonna be going to make sure here is gone far too long. So the full version doesn't gonna be making of this game for very much. So I just gonna be kicking out this driver And looks like we just keep an eye on ourselves for very worse. Now let's just jump out of this vehicle and try not to do that again. If he doesn't leave, we're possibly that we're doomed for just all the time. So let's just jump out of the vehicle and it never despawns for life. As you're gonna be going back inside of the vehicle, it's still worse for just gonna be going all over the way for this thing. So it's keep on going for slow motion and about for just a very long time. In the next few laps, I feel very worst of all times. And because this guy just keeps ourselves going on circles around here, so I should be able to take them out. So as we're gonna be kicking all the way for down for this thing, and not even Brazil Filipinos, there's too many anyways for even Brazilian people. We're just gonna be going all the way around. If this is absolutely gonna be too much or too late for everything, looks like anything is absolutely have just gotten worse. I don't really think they never absolutely tried to leave the game, but perhaps let's just regain them. If before we're gonna be trying to regain for many like these reasons, let's just gonna be full restarted about for this thing. It looks like we're gonna be regaining about for this one, but perhaps I have to clear all the cars away. And because look how littering it is. It's such as full garbage, and many ourselves that does not gonna be taking even no matter what. So the cars doesn't gonna be flipped back down, or this is absolutely gonna be doing such as nothing anyways. That the comment says that doesn't even matters as no matter what. So we have the spectate selection has been checked, and because you probably doesn't gonna be going all the way for around for these things. Even though we have something kind of a current cars of these generation 7s, or many like these people, and we're ready to go. But perhaps their cars is gonna be going around for just gonna be finding out. So I'm gonna be using the number 23 car, but perhaps it's too late. The number 49 spins out with number 53, and I cannot believe it. This is actually become so worse than I ever imagined. So the car is just gonna be coming back up. I have to disable the vehicle, and what is actually that I ever say, I'm just gonna be driving around for this vehicle, but all of this sudden the vehicle goes on silent. And like of these vehicles are just gonna be insanely like this thing, except other kinds of vehicles like this, without any NASCAR sounds. So I just gonna be driving for their cars or the AI cars. You can drive for the AI cars as well, including for the Talladega. But probably we have 2 games available, but only exactly for one idea. And because I have no idea this isn't gonna be very going on about for this one in Chicagoland Speedway. Now this isn't gonna be going on to the for frictional lap times available is not. So even before this is gonna be for such as more worse like this one. So I just gonna be currently smashing everything with vehicles. So if you'd like to try to do so, just try to drive some AI cars or something. There's many more vehicles that we wanted to drive, and against wall rides ourselves, if I'm just gonna be closer of many more vehicles when I was so active, possibly that I just didn't want to do so. Now it's probably so fun to drive around, and so driving in an AI car in Daytona 2017, probably, if you don't like of this video, but probably this is one of the worst things is ever we got here from the worst AI racing for today, because if it is going to be going for a last time at AI racing at Daytona or the K&N racing for itself for to do so. Let's jump out of that car. If I just going to be jumping out of the car for just as well, and it doesn't despawns as well. So let's just going to be pretty trying to jumping out of this vehicle and regaining ourselves. As you look at you see, the vehicle has been disabled. Let's just try to regain it back. And this race has been started automatically, and because it looks like their cars are just gonna be rolling out, and probably even for extremely slow performance as well, or slow motions as even possible. So even before we're gonna be the end of this video, I'm not gonna leave the game without it. So looks like we have all the Formula 1 cars. Is probably to make something is literally gotta remember around for these stuff. So even before we're gonna be end of this video, I don't really think the vehicles had gotten on for slow motion, I guess. So I suggest I'm just gonna be restart the game, and probably if I have to beat them all. Even like I say, their cars and moving extreme slow motions on their vehicles, and especially their cars are just gonna be ruin ourselves. And despite seeing this, worse. And looks like we're about to the end of this video, but perhaps it's a long extreme of slow motions, I guess. And because of slow motions, it's gonna be very gone too far. I cannot believe this isn't absolutely gonna be going on. If I just gonna be spectating for other kinds of drivers, this is the word that I just gonna be seeing for awareness of all cars. And because I just spectated around for the first time, even though their cars are just keeping on wrecking other stuff by driving towards straight into other kinds of people as well, because did nothing as well, because you dumb persons didn't absolutely gonna be doing for against correctly. So that is it for only one video as probably to do so. If you like for today's video or don't like on this video as probably that is just driven an AI car as possible, leave a like and subscribe and click the bell. So that was absolutely to click in for many more like these ones for more notifications. Thanks for watching, and the game is linked in the description. If you don't like, and you probably might able to dislike, and the game is currently abandoned as well on these two games as well. Thanks for watching and for all your support. That should be gonna be Turbo Concept is gonna be signing off, and I'm gonna be see you NASCAR geeks all later.